Love it or hate it, TikTok has cemented itself as one of the top social media platforms in the world. Millions of users sign on to entertain, explore, and embarrass themselves. However, access to this side of the internet could end for Americans come January 19, 2025. If you somehow aren't aware, the United States Congress proposed a bill that would force ByteDance, TikTok's parent company, to sell its stake in TikTok to one based in the US. Congress claims that TikTok possesses a security risk to the United States because ByteDance is a Chinese-owned company. And to an extent, this makes sense. Beijing has the ability to force any Chinese-owned company to turn over all of its data to the government due to their espionage and national security laws. This could lead to them getting their hands on millions of users' private data, which can be used in a lot of nefarious activities. So then why do I think this ban on TikTok is dumb? This is a move from Congress to protect user data right. Finally, the United States government is looking out for its citizens, protecting our safety and freedom. Except, I don't think this is the case. You see, if data protection was really the goal, then they are going about it all wrong. The phrase, "If it is free, then you are the product," rings true for almost every corner of the internet. Google, Facebook, Amazon, and many more platforms take user data and sell it for the highest bidder. This is what makes them multi-billion-dollar corporations, despite not having to pay to access their websites. Those cookies that you click the accept all button for without a second thought are one way these companies gather data on you. These websites record what you look up, what you click on, how long you look at posts or ads, and much more. All of this data is used to create an incredibly accurate profile of who you are as a person. This profile is then sold to advertisers to let them target ads specifically to your interests and wants, making you more likely to click on them. Oftentimes, when you think an ad popped up because your phone is listening to you, it's really just that your profile is accurate enough to know that's what you wanted. Of course, your phone may still be listening to you, especially during your private times. Anyway, many companies like Facebook have been caught sharing this data with Chinese-based companies like Huawei, which was called a national security risk by many US officials. On top of this, Facebook also allegedly gave privileged API access to Huawei and other similar companies. So if US tech companies are putting user data at risk like TikTok, why aren't they being targeted just as hard? Simple. The answer is money. These tech companies not only make their CEOs a lot of money but also make massive donations to politicians. So rather than Congress make sweeping data protection for all users, they instead target the one large company that doesn't benefit them.